Instead of fleeing, the figures quietly reposition around the farmhouse, spreading out in a way that blocks the open path toward the truck, parked beside the shed. Shortly after midnight, inside the dark hallway, Vera hears shrill screeches travel from the roof, down toward the back wall, and Lucky reloads his gun as carefully as he can, despite his unsteady hands. Each time the men rush toward a door, the sound stops, as though the figures are aware of exactly where they are standing. Later in the yard, Billy cautiously steps beyond the porch light, to test whether the perimeter has shifted, and a small figure lowers itself silently, from a tree branch behind him, without trying to touch him. Lonnie pulls him back inside, when he realizes the figure is not attacking, but calmly placing itself between the house and the road. Around 3 a.m. in the dim living room, the family remains gathered together, as small shapes pass slowly across the windows, their glowing eyes level with the glass as if observing, rather than attempting entry. In a lowered voice, Elmer admits that despite all the gunfire, the figures have never tried to break in, they have only surrounded the house, and stayed. Just before dawn, in the pale gray yard light, the screeches fade, and the small shapes beyond the fence begin to disappear one by one, leaving behind broken glass and scattered shotgun shells as the only signs of the night. When Billy finally steps onto the porch with the others behind him, the field looks unchanged, yet the careful way the figures had moved around the house makes it difficult to believe their presence had been random. By morning, they believed the figures had been trying to get inside, but looking back at the careful way the shapes had moved, blocked the road, and stopped whenever they were watched, it becomes clear the farmhouse had never been the target. The family had simply been kept in one place, observed until dawn, as if the night required witnesses, more than victims. If you had been inside that farmhouse, watching something surround your home without ever trying to enter, would you have stayed until dawn, or would you have stepped outside to see what it really wanted? Comment below the first answer that pops in your head.